focus on core. If you're someone who really wants to get the ab definition or even just slim and trim your waist, these exercises are going to be super effective. As always, my suggestion is to complete your weekly workout and use these a la carte options in addition to your workouts. So that's where we're really going to get specific with the spot training, and we're going to get specific with the sculpting of our body and targeting those areas that we really want to work on. Today is all about core. So let's go ahead and get started with a warm-up. Let's do some spinal twists. Just going side to side. Really focusing on twisting those abdominals. Now I'm going to encourage you to do a reach, just side to side, really stretching out side body and obliques. Let's take those hands, bring them to our side, and just go down to the side of our knee, stretching our obliques in another way. Beautiful. And finally, I want to stretch out our hips a bit, which we use a lot for core exercises, by just giving me some nice hip rolls. Giving a circular motion to your hips. Switch directions. Beautiful. Let's get ready to really engage that core. What you're going to need today is a mat to lie on. You're going to need a dumbbell or some form of a weight, and if you haven't, I highly recommend an ab roller. It's my favorite tool to use. If you don't have one, I'll give you an alternative, but in the event you do, this is the time to bring it out and let's really target that core. We're going to do quite a few exercises today in circuit form. I'm going to encourage you to watch the instructions to see how many reps or how many seconds we're holding through the core. It will vary, but ultimately I want you to push through and really focus on giving your core all the love for this workout. Our core is basically our stabilizer for our entire body. So we got to really give it the attention it deserves, and this is the perfect way to do it. Let's get started. For your first round, we'll go through a series of demonstrations before you complete each exercise, so be sure to pay particular attention to each of the exercises, the form, and the demonstration. Once we get into the exercises, be mindful that each exercise will have different reps and different timings, so be sure to pay particular attention. Some are for 30 seconds, some are for 10 reps, some are for 15 reps. They'll all differ. So get ready, get down to your mat, and let's get started. For our first exercise, no equipment needed, just your mat. So go ahead and lie down for me. I'm going to show you a demonstration first. I personally love to put my hands underneath my butt to give my back some support. Get nice and comfortable, and we're going to do some flutter kicks, which is where we're basically just kicking our feet as if we're kind of swimming for 30 seconds. Let's get started. Dumbbell for this one. Ultimately, you're going to grab the dumbbell, whether you want to put your feet on the floor, which would be level 1 leg up, which would be level 2, or both legs up, which would be level 3. You can pick whichever one's most comfortable. Then you're going to grab your weight and you're going to go side to side. Key with Russian twist here is keeping sure that that head is centered, and all that's moving are those hands side to side, so that you're really targeting those obliques. So I don't want your whole body flailing like this. Instead, this is all centered in core, and you're just moving with those hands. Alrighty, so we're gonna go for 10 reps per side. Whereby you're just going to lie down, extend those hands at your head, and start with your knees bent if you like. The motion is moving that elbow to the knee, opposite elbow to opposite knee. I'll show you what I mean. And the key with the opposite leg here is to really extend that other leg. So it's almost as if you're literally riding a bicycle. Keeping those shoulders off and using your core and your obliques to really pull your body to each side of the knee. Let's go for 15 per side. Next exercise, we're going to do what we call a Panther Shoulder Tap. So you're going to get on all fours. You're going to go into tabletop position, making sure those hands are planted and stacked right underneath the shoulder. This time, we're going to curl the toes. We're going to get those knees off the ground. So we're staying in this position. And all we're going to do is tap our shoulder while those knees remain off the ground. Trying to avoid the swinging and using your core to really stabilize you. We're going to go for 15 per side. Next up, we're going to get into a plank position. We're going to do knee to elbow, meaning if you're in your standing plank position, again, your hands are stacked underneath those shoulders. You're essentially, I'll go diagonal here so you can see. You're essentially bringing your knee to the outside of that elbow, keeping your body and core engaged, and using your core to bring your knee up. You're going to go for 10 per side. Exercise. You're going to want to grab your ab roller. If you don't have it, there'll be another option for you in the corner of the screen. But ultimately, if you have this, I'd really encourage you to start to get to use it. If you have a thin mat, you might want to grab a pillow because it is really hard on the knees. My mat is super thin. I don't have carpet, so I'm going to use a pillow to help support my knees. And I'm going to show you how we do this exercise. So keep your knees about hip width apart. You're going to grab hold onto the ab roller. Now, start to feel, before you get into the actual exercise, you may need to hit pause on the video. Start to feel the level of depth that feels comfortable for you. Might be here, wherever your kind of max is, you go that far and you come back up. Now, ultimately, over time, you will make depth. The goal is for you to be able to go all the way down and have your core bring you all the way back up. But we're starting now, so if this is your first time using this, please take your time, find a depth that makes sense, and then we'll work our way up from there. The more you do this whole ab circuit, the easier it will become, the stronger your core will be. With your feet, you can cross them, or you can keep them here flat. The goal here is having those knees to be stacked underneath the hips. So let's go for 10. And that's the end of round one. Well done, guys. This circuit is sure to help trim your waist. It'll just help you to tone that tummy of yours. For the next few rounds, as they'll get a little more difficult, there won't be a demonstration. We encourage you to really channel your waist goals. You've been eating really well and treating your body really well. These are the exercises that are going to really help to define, tone, and tighten. So while it might not be as easy as the first round with less breaks, we encourage you to really channel your waist goals and connect to the bigger picture. Use those goals as your North Star. Go ahead and lie down on your mat and get ready for the first exercise. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. There's round 2 complete. Grab a sip of water. Perhaps make your way into a cobra position. Stretch out those abs. Take some time to really utilize this break to bring your breath back down to a standard pace. Deep inhales and deeper exhales. Really channeling empowerment for this next round. You have committed to yourself, committed to movement, committed to being your strongest person. And we want you to feel so empowered in these workouts. And have that empowerment come through in your actual exercise. So you're giving it all you've got. So channel empowerment this round. We believe in you. You can do it. Let's get started. in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And just like that, round 3 is complete. Well done. You are over 75% of the way there. Massive congratulations to you for taking this time to commit to your core, your stabilizer, the part of your body that holds you up, keeps you stable. We are so proud of you. Take this minute to get some deep breaths in, grab a sip of water, and we encourage you for the 4th and final round to find a mantra you can connect with. Perhaps come from a place of gratitude this round. Your mantra can be, "Thank you, core, for all you do for me." Repeat that over and over again as you repeat all the exercises. It'll help you get through. Make your way to your mat. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I hope that was enjoyable for you. We're gonna go through a nice little stretch just to make sure we give our abs some loving after all that work we just put it through. I'm gonna have you first extend those legs. And all you can do here for a spinal twist is just place your hands on the opposite side of your knee, extend your back, turn your head looking over the opposite shoulder, just focusing on twisting that core and really stretching out the spine. For 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Opposite side. Extending that back, stretching and twisting the core, looking over the opposite shoulder, and holding it here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gonna have you go to tabletop position. We're gonna go through a series of cat-cows. We're just gonna concave out that back for a nice cow, dropping the head. Inhale as we concave. Exhale as we scoop our backs. And just give me 5 beautiful rounds here at your own pace, cat-cow. Beautiful job. You can make your way right to the floor, lying down. Here, do whatever feels right for you. You can give me a nice baby cobra, keeping that chest on the floor, getting a nice little stretch in your back. If it's in your body today, let's extend those arms and give our core a nice stretch. Resting our head back, breathing deeply here for 10 seconds. Well done, guys, and I'll see you in the next workout.